Kenyans were angry, Kenyans would sustain the protest. The middle class would sustain the protest in an organized manner until they respond positively and do the things that are in the interest of the nation. But Kenyans very quickly become ethnic. I saw, for example, when a few individuals were appointed into cabinet from Nyanza. When you are in some of these forums which are ethnic, a number of the individuals from the Luo community are now saying, we now control the treasury. The money is now kept in Homa Bay. We are happy now. And you cannot run a nation on the basis of giving pride of place to primordial ethnic instincts. You soon divide the people. You hold homecoming parties and celebrate, and he who was the devil becomes the angel. And the anger is only as far as your political kingpin has not had his need satisfied. Once your political kingpin has been taken care of, then we all say, hallelujah, it is well with us.
Professor P.L.O. Lumumba has come out to say that if Kenyans were angry enough, they could have sustained the protest. It wasn't subdued by the government. It's only that the people were angry enough. And that begs the question, what was really to send the finance bill down if were it not for the demonstration of the Gen Z? The Gen Z came to the streets with one interest, and that was taking the finance bill home. It has been alleged that there were other people who joined the Gen Z protest and entered into this group so that they can advance interests of politicians. And some of the politicians have already faced the consequences. And that begs the question. Now, as the professor is alleging that Kenyans were not angry enough to finish or accomplish the mission they started, what was this necessary so that it could have happened? What was supposed to be the triggering point to fight this bad governance, to fight corruption, to really push for good governance in the country?
If you should see the convoy of an African minister, not our president, I'm not touching the president. The presidents are in a different world. The African minister. The African minister will never queue. Oh, he's anathemic. Oh, the African minister is a demigod. Oh, Africa. The African counselor in your rural home, when they go to churches, not even if it is not their denomination, they saunter to the front seats. And even our latter-day clergymen will invite them to share their wisdom with the people, even if we know that they are village fools. If there is anything that we must learn from Western Europe, is that they have gone through enough problems and they are capable of organizing their affairs, and they have demystified political leadership. We must demystify political leadership going forward. And once we do that, and I think we can do it because I can now begin to see something happening in Africa. Young Africans are beginning to ask searching questions. Africans are beginning to recognize that corruption is a cancer in our body politic. They are beginning to recognize that those who want to buy their votes don't mean well for them.
Among issues which Kenyans were complaining is that some of the politicians were having so much wealth which was unaccounted for. They were flying expensive planes abroad, and some of them even had acquired multi-billion helicopters. And that begs the question, where did these people get all this money despite the fact that their salary can't even afford these multi-billion things they are owning? Some of them, of course, are businessmen and they have rose all the way up. However, there are some who are allegedly proceeds of corruptions. We have seen Kenyans cry so much, and some of these people or these politicians have been mentioned in project openly, and some of them we have seen EACC engage them. We saw some of the politicians even in a scam, a going abroad scam. Yet they come, they are voted in, and they continue enjoying power. Will really governance ever change in Africa? That's some of the questions we need to ask ourselves.